Let's see, what can I tell you about Bob? He lived in the house, which is now by the daycare. He had a little crabapple tree in the backyard. Him and the kids lived there on campus. Then later he moved over to I can't remember the name. He used to have the printing in the basement. Anyway, that was just behind the president's house. And he had a couple of whippet dogs, and he lived there until the kids kind of slowly all left home, and then Bob kind of moved out and got his own place, and he kind of lived down on 94th Street there, kind of a couple blocks from where I used to live, and yeah, so it was a tougher time, but it was a simpler time. Yeah, we didn't have all these pandemics and stuff. So, but if we look at the differences from the campus then to the campus now, Bob and I would both say it came a long, long way, and it still is evolving. I'm glad he made 40 years. I think he treasures all the staff and all the people. He has a great respect for everybody. So you guys are very lucky to have him. And I was very lucky to have to work with him. So we wish him the best. And, he has 3 more years to beat my record, and I think he will. And we'll see what happens. All right. God's blessings, and everybody have a great day.
Bob Thompson has been at Concordia for 40 years. Just think about that. He started in April of 1980, and when I think back about what I was doing in April of 1980, it was listening to Devo and the Police during lunchtime in my grade 6 elementary classroom. So that's how long it's been. Bob has seen presidents come and go. He's seen faculty come and go. He has seen our whole institution transformed. Bob, it's really kind of easy to stay somewhere for 40 years in a way. Almost anyone can do that. But you've done so much more than just stay at Concordia for 40 years. You've been an active contributor to the success of the institution. You know everything about the institution. You're a living history in terms of your recollection of how things have transpired and how we've got to where we are today. And you have played a key role in getting us to where we are today. And you continue to do that. And Bob, I've really always enjoyed working with you. I continue to enjoy working with you. You're a terrific guy. You're smart. You're funny. You're calm. You've got a great way about you, and Concordia just really wouldn't be Concordia without you, Bob. So thanks for all you've done for our institution for the last 40 years, and congratulations on this landmark anniversary.
Bob is incredibly committed to Concordia, and this has been demonstrated over many years. In the countless late nights and early mornings, when it's minus 35 degrees Celsius, and most of us are tucked up in our warm beds, and a cold water pipe bursts with 60 psi of pressure, flooding a vital part of the campus, and no one knows how to stop the deluge apart from Bob. To the power outage that stalls the campus, which restores, and then some of the building systems don't end up coming on. So they call Bob to the rescue. To the heating system in a 60-year-old building that keeps pumping out 29-degree heat on a 30-degree day. And there is going to be a mutiny if someone doesn't sort it out. And you know who will get it going? Is Bob. These are but a few tales of how Concordia would have fallen apart without Bob's dedication, literally. But more than that is his love for the university. In sickness and in health. Not that Bob is married to his job, but nonetheless he has seen days where the employees were not going to be paid as the wolves were at the door. He has seen incredible events. The former gymnasium burned down, the construction and acquisition of many buildings on campus, multiple presidents, temporary trailers that stay for more than 20 years, the Gold Bar campus combined with the Highlands campus, and incredible growth. An ethos change from a very small college to a university college to a fully fledged university with a master's programs. Bob has managed Concordia's facilities through changing needs. His innovation, extremely broad skill set, and expertise has saved Concordia countless money and headaches over the years. As a journeyman electrician and a fire alarm technician, he has a detailed understanding of construction projects and can do most of it himself. Along with HVAC, he dabbles with computer development and databases. Without Bob, Concordia wouldn't have the buildings it does today, and many of them wouldn't function as well or look as professional. Bob has been with Q just under half of Concordia's lifespan, and Q has been the surrogate grandparent in his family.
Hey there, Bob. Congratulations on 40 years, buddy. Yeah, I've been with Concordia for like almost 17, and yeah, I've never met a guy like Bob in all my working years. He's so patient and so calm, got a wealth of knowledge. I can remember when I first came here a few months later, he wanted me to learn how to run a computer and have a company cell phone, and well, electronics isn't really my thing. Carpenter, you ain't too good at electronics, most of us old guys, but he was always patient. Whenever I had a question, he'd always come in and he'd walk me through it. He never talked down to me, always treated me with respect. I mean, some days it was the same question 10 days in a row, but he always treated me with the same respect as the first day as when I asked it on the 10th. So just a very admirable guy in that way. Dedication-wise, well, it goes without saying. He was dedicated above and beyond. Never seen anybody dedicated to a building or a complex in my life more than him. I can remember one winter, Christmas break, it was 40 below weather like this. We had a line froze on us in the Ralph King. Bob was first one here, as he always is, with everything. And he ended up calling me in. It was just too much for one guy, and him and I were running around and shutting off valves and vacuuming up water, trying to save the gym floor, calling contractors and trying to get the building up and running for when the kids came back after New Year's. You know, he was there every day just as much as I was. The first one in the door, he'd roll up his sleeves, be the last one to leave. You could never fault Bob for not doing his share. He carried the load a lot of times. Here in the summer, he was always coming in on weekends and adjusting AC, or winter time turning up the heat for somebody. And he could have passed the job off to other people, but he just took enough responsibility and dedication to this place that he would do it. It was a huge, huge witness and example to each one of us in the crew. Yeah, it's like I said, I've been here 17 years. I'm retiring here next month, and Bob, he's been my boss for those 17, but he's been more than that. He's, well, he's someone I consider a friend, and I hope to, when I retire from here, I hope to stay in contact with him and watch this university grow. I know it's something near and dear to his heart, as it is mine, but I ain't done 40 years like he has. I only did 17. So, Bob, it's been an honor working for you, man. Take care.
Congratulations, Bob, on celebrating 40 years at Concordia University. It is a truly remarkable achievement. Most people don't even work 40 years, let alone 40 years at one organization. There are countless stories of you coming in at all hours, at all times, to deal with various issues related to the building. Concordia would literally fall apart if it wasn't for you. And though we haven't worked very long together, I have truly admired and am astonished by your knowledge and expertise, especially when it comes to this new academic building. The architects and consultants and the various professionals we have working on this building rely on you for your knowledge and expertise. Your hard work and dedication and knowledge is truly remarkable. And though we are unable to celebrate in person, I'm hoping in the near future we can celebrate this amazing and remarkable achievement at 40 years at Concordia. Congratulations and all the best.